about internal and external analysis of Akin Spence Hotel PLC was John Keys Hotel PLC. So let's move on. First of all, I introduce my group members. Myself Priyadarshana, this is Gajapriya and Chintaka Prasanna. So let's move on the studies. These are the presentation contents. Sri Lanka hotel industry is a key driver of economic growth in the country. After the post-conflict, the tourist arrival is doubled compared to the previous years. So this table is showing to you the tourist arrival and the support service last 2 years, how they getting growth in the we divided by years. So you can see how the growth is happened. So the Sri Lankan tourism is planned to there's a master plan, not a plan. They have a master plan. The tourist arrival 2.5 million by 2006 they expect. So they prepare for that. The government is prepared for these things from the hotel industry. So they getting help also from the hotel industry. The introduction of both companies will show from this table. So this is a brief introduction about these companies. The Akin Spence Hotel PLC is established on 1978. They listed in Colombo Stock Exchange 1980. They operated in 4 countries in 23 properties. Whereas the John Keys is established on 1979. They listed in Stock Exchange 2004. Operated in 2 countries with 14 property. The financial year of 2013 to 2014, the Akin Spence Hotel PLC's earned revenue is 12 billion, whereas the John Keys Hotel PLC also 10 billion. These are the hotel and the resort list of the both companies. We will divide it by country wise. So the some of the famous hotels in Sri Lanka: Cinema Red, Cinema Lodge, and Cinema Lakeside, Cinema Grand in the John Keys Hotel PLC. So Akin Spence is the famous Heritage Kandala and Heritage Tea Factories and Heritage Nigambu. In order, the internal and external analysis will be explained by Priya. So she will take off the presentation continuously.
Thank you, Darshan. Moving on to internal and external analysis, we have chosen 2 frameworks, that's the SWOT analysis as well as the Porter's 5-force value chain. Internal and external, we have chosen the SWOT analysis because it explains both the internal and external aspects of a company. It also tells us about the helpful and harmful factors. The strength and opportunities are helpful factors for a company, whereas the weaknesses and threats are the harmful factors of a company. Moving on to the strengths. These are the strengths of both the companies. When we look into it, there are many common things that are the strong financial and brand recognition in the Sri Lankan and Maldivian resort with their experienced management team. They have been winning awards during the past couple of years that has been mentioned here. The main strength of Akin Spence is the eco-friendly hotel environment and the large investment which they have done, the $100 million investment which is at Ahmedabad. And moving on to John Keys, they are having the luxury hotels with unique interior design theme, and they are the pioneers of new technologies in the hotel industry. Moving on to the weaknesses, Akin Spence doesn't have any city hotels or city restaurants. This is a strength for the John Keys, whereas it's a weakness for the Akin Spence. And John Keys gives less priority to the FIT guests. They are the walk-in customers. In hotel terms, we mention them as the FIT guests. And both the companies are having higher pricing range, which is also considered to be a weakness. And Akin Spence has a comparatively low sales promotion. And if we move on to the opportunities and threats, it's same for both the companies as both the companies are in the same industry. opportunities and threats explains the external factors of the company, that is the industry factors. And if we look into the opportunities, the tourists visit more towards Sri Lanka during these days because of the country's position. So it has been mentioned as the opportunities. And the government support. Government is supporting immensely for the tourism industry. Because of that, hotels are getting more opportunities and they are being building up. And if we move on to the threats, there is an immense competition in the hotel industry. Whereas most of the foreign hotels are also emerging, just like Shangri-La and so on. Legislations. Once again, although government is supporting, they are also imposing some legislation, just like room rates and tourism industry wages, which is a threat for the hotel industry. And the growing popularity of the informal establishment, just like lodges. These small things, due to the high pricing of these big hotels, these small lodges will be accommodated with low prices, so that will be a threat for these two big companies. When we talk about the value chain, what does this value chain actually mean? It gives us the idea from 9 different activities in any organization, the primary as well as the supportive activities, how they bring value to their stakeholders. Not only the customers, not only the employees, all the suppliers and everyone. How does it affect the total organizational picture? So it will give the in-depth analysis of the both companies. Moving on to the primary activities. First one is the inbound logistics. Inbound logistics gives an idea about the suppliers, how the supplying method has been done in both the companies. If we take Aitken Spence, they are mostly, the hotels are situated in village areas and the suppliers are selected from that particular area. If the hotel is in Ahmedabad, the suppliers are also selected from, the restaurant is selected from that area. Whereas John Keys, they select the best in the F&B industry because they are mostly in the city, so they won't be able to select the person from that particular city, but they have a good system, that is a color sticker system to store the goods, which is mentioned here. And moving on to the operations side, personalized guest welcoming and servicing system at Aitken Spencer's with their welcome message on television screens in every room. And both the hotels are having well-organized housekeeping and food ordering system through touchscreen menu system for John Keys, because as I have mentioned earlier, John Keys is the pioneer for the technologies in hotel industry. And if we talk about the outbound logistics, it's about how their end product is served to the customers. Outbound logistics gives foods has to be served within 10 minutes from the order placed, and it has been served in a professional manner for John Keys and in a customized manner at Aitken Spence, because Aitken Spence, as they are having in villages, seaside, if it is a seaside hotel, they will be serving the food in a fish kind of dish, whereas in a village, in a banana leaf or some customized manner according to the hotel environment. If we move on to the marketing and sales, Aitken Spence market themselves as the discoverer and authentic destination experience, and John Keys market themselves as the hospitality trendsetter. Whereas Aitken Spence, their main marketing theme is the eco-tourism. They are more towards the eco-tourism, as I have told earlier. They are mostly in the village area and no city hotels. And the service, both the companies are giving best service for their customers with a friendly customized service, and they are having a good complaint management system. But both the companies do it in a different way. At John Keys, it's done with a notepad in every room, enabling the customers to place their suggestions. Whereas in Acorn Spence, it's a automated thing. If we move on to the supportive activities, if we look into the infrastructure, that's the environment, building. What sort of building does it has? And Acorn Spence, once again, it's an eco-friendly environment with all sort of cottages and steps. And John Keys, they are having a luxury environment with sleeping beds and furnitures which suits to their luxuriness. Human resource management, this is about the employees, how they manage their employees. Both the companies are considering to place the right person with right skills at the right place, and how they have given enough and more trainings for their employees on how to serve their customers. Then next will be the technological development. Both are having more and more technological development as this is a technological era. Every company has its own technological development as well as these companies. The highlighted areas, the mobile app, Android and Mac OS in Acorn Spence, and online complaint management system for John Keys. Procurement once again is regarding the suppliers. Suppliers are selected and captures, and they have to obey the rules of these companies, and they should be ethical. If they observe any unethical thing, then that supplier will not be contracted with this company. So they make sure that suppliers are making ethical business. And financial analysis is an important part in any company. That will be done by my colleague Darshan.
Thank you, Priya. This slide is showing the financial analysis of the both companies. The net profit ratio is shows the Acorn Spence show year-to-year growth. John Keys is slightly improvements is showing the net profit. The return on capital employed ratio is showing Acorn Spence show the steady growth, but John Keys keeps in ratio at 8% from 2012 to the next ratio is earning per share. The earning per share is the net revenue from the company from the shares. The Acorn Spence is again show the steady increasement. John Keys is show the margin increase of the earning per share for company. The dividend per share is shown for Acorn Spence is giving for the investors. They increase the per share value for because they attract the investors to the company, but John Keys is not giving to the anything from the share. They are not giving increase the share value for the investor. That's it's a very disadvantage for the John Keys. For they reduce, they going to lose the investors. We'll go on the next is current strategy from the both companies. We'll take the main strategies for the marketing strategies. The Acorn Spence Hotel PLC is promoting online bookings and e-marketing campaigns for the promotional activities. The John Keys is they have using 8 booking engines for the tourism field for they're getting more bookings from the out of the country and the world country peoples, and they have got from the TripAdvisor and the excellent score of 66%, and they have a new milestone in the the city hotel. They are opening in Sri Lanka first lean luxury city hotel in the Cinnamon Red, and the latest hospitality concept at the Cinnamon Red they using. So the expansion strategies, the Acorn Spence Hotel PLCs do a big improvement for the coming years. 500 rooms at Agangala and 90 rooms at Sandas Kalutura, 150 rooms at Nigambu, exclusive 15 rooms at Galle. Whereas John Keys is recently opened the lean luxury city hotel with 243 rooms, 26 floors in a monopolistic tower model. So the energy environment strategy is essential hotel energy management system with the energy conversion policy. So the Econ Spencer's Hotel, they are continuously winning Eco Awards. So they continuously maintain the energy management system in the hotel properties. Whereas John Keys, they are using a new trend. Energy consumption per guest night declined by 13.16%. This also helped to reduce the energy consumed in the hotel company. So they also now involve these things and they implement in the hotel industry. They are on properties. So next is the conclusion is going to be done by Priya. She continues this thing.
Now it's time to conclude the presentation. We have come to the conclusion. All this time we had been analyzing the SWOT, value chain as well as the financial stuff, and this is the conclusion of both the companies what we have analyzed. Econ Spence Hotel Holdings is more towards authenticity, preserving and cherishing the heritage and eco or sustainable tourism with their strategies, whereas John Keys Hotel Holdings has proved themselves as the hospitality trendsetter along with their luxury boutique hotels and city hotels. Moving on to the recommendations, we would like to recommend these two companies for their improvements. Econ Spence can move towards city hotels and banquet halls because banquet halls in the city has given them more profits for John Keys, so it will be a profit earning method for Econ Spence also, so it's recommended for them to move into that strategy. Should refurbish some of the properties such as Kandalama, as they have been constructed in past and they need refurbishment to attract more customers, and discount scheme for locals during tourist off-peak season to improve the room occupancy, which means we should give more discounts for the local customers to attract them, whereas these lodges and guest houses are giving low prices, so we have to give discounts, and it is recommended that John Keys should consider their future expansion strategy to cater the future expected demand. That means all this time when we researched, it has been evidence that John Keys has not gone for an expansion strategy. So it is recommended that John Keys, for their growth, it is recommended that they should go for an expansion strategy. Both the companies can offer adventure sports such as water-related sport to attract young segment of visitors, because these days youngsters should be attracted more for the companies to earn their profits, because so it is recommended that these two companies should introduce adventure sports in their hotels. These are the list of references which we have made, and we come to an end. Thank you for listening to us all this time, and if you all have any questions, we are obliged to answer them.
Right, thank you.